What's up, guys and gals? It's your boy Jeff coming back to you with another episode of CCW Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. Well, guys, if you survived episode 1 through 11, welcome to episode 12. Alright, guys, before I get started, let me shout out my local LCS, Nerd Out Comics, Glenn, Tim, Mikey, for always looking out for me, for always showing me some new stuff, for always telling me you might want to check this new number 1 out. So, alright, guys. Let's get started with my reading pile here. My first book on my reading pile. Straight Jacket Volume 2, Issue 1. If you guys don't know what Straight Jacket is, I'm going to actually review Volume 1 and 2 for you guys. So, the little basis of Volume 1 was, it was a young lady that went crazy and says there's a other side, kills her brother, ends up in a mental asylum, and she ends up escaping at the volume 1. So that's pretty much the synopsis of the continuation, to see where she ended up after she escaped, if she was taken over by a demon or something. So I'm pretty excited to read this. This Straight Jacket Volume 1 actually came out during the same time as Walking Dead, so it wasn't looked at as highly. But this is one of my favorite horror, Lock and Key, and this is one of my favorite horror books, so really excited to read this. Another really good read, Spencer and Locke Volume 2. Pretty excited to read this. If you guys haven't read Spencer and Locke 1, I would recommend you guys pick up the trade. It's pretty good. Can't wait to read this. Really excited to read this. And then from DC Deceased. DC Deceased has about 4 covers, so I picked up 2. The Batman cover. Here's a better look at the cover. Sorry about the glare, guys. But here's that DC cover. Here's the Batman cover. And then I got the It cover with Robin and Joker on it. I really like this cover. This is one of my favorite cover. This is probably going to be my cover of the week. I really enjoy this cover here. And then I picked up The Year of the Villains, the 25-cent copy. Pretty excited to read this, to see what The Year of the Villains is going to be. I hope it's not going to be like a Forever Evil for one whole year, but never know. Let's check this out. And then Volume 3 of Ninja Turtles meets Batman again. Another volume. So this is Volume 3 of it. So pretty excited. And I picked up Aftershock book. Actually by Stephanie Phillips. It's actually a local girl that actually writes this. Descendant from Aftershock Comics. It's a new independent, and it's and the creators from Tampa, so I support all local. I try to support all local writers, artists. So pretty excited to read this. Then the last book is issue 5 of Young Justice. Alright, guys, what I was excited about reading last week, Redneck issue 12, Redneck issue 19, and you actually get to find out who actually turned Bartlett in this thing, so really excited to see where this goes. Jughead the Hunger Meat versus the Vampironica. Actually, this was really good. Pretty excited to read issue 2 of this. And Colin Bunn's Venom was really good. They introduced a new symbiote suit, so that's pretty cool. And Ascendant from Jeff Lemire was really good. And Amber Black was really, really good. I really enjoyed it last week. So, and then the thing I really still getting frustrated about is Heroes in Crisis issue 8. I hope issue 9 finishes it off strong, because it was still a little confusing. So, alright guys, I know what you guys are here for, the Cantonese word of the day, and I'll give you a little clue right now what the Cantonese word of the day is. Since DC deceased number 1 came out, it's gonna be deceased. So deceased is go sun. Deceased. Go sun. Deceased. Go sun. And the sentence is my mom is deceased. Mama gojo san. So I said mom is deceased. Go sun. Deceased. Go sun. Mama gojo san. Deceased. And then the sentence was my mom is dead. Mama gojo san. Go sun. Deceased. Go sun. And then for Charlie and Kate, it's grandma. But there's 2 ways to say grandma. I'm gonna give you guys how you say it if it's on your dad's side. Ama. Ama. Grandma is ama on your dad's side. Ama. Ama. Okay, good morning, grandma. Ama. Joe-san. Ama. Joe-san. Ama. Joe-san. And then the word for everybody else was deceased. Go-san. And then the sentence was mom is dead. Mama gojo-san. So for everybody else, it was deceased. Go-san. Mama gojo-san. So that was the sentence for you guys. Mom is deceased. Mama gojo-san. And then for Charlie and Kate, it was grandma. On your dad's side is ama. Mama. Joe-san is good morning, grandma. Alright guys, you know who it is, you know what it is. It's your boy Jeff signing out.